What is up, YouTube? Big Daddy J here, back today, and yeah, this is going to be contest drawing day. A little story first. Yeah, over the weekend, Saturday to be exact, because the contest ran till midnight. Technically Sunday morning. I had gone over 100 subscribers, hit my goal, 102 to be exact, when I went to bed. I got up and I was down to 94 for the day. Now I'm at 193. This happens to be Monday night, so I was really busy Sunday, so I couldn't get to it. But yeah, so that was kind of a bummer. But hey, I tasted 100 subscriber mark, so. But yeah, so I only got 5 entries into the contest. Was hoping for more, but hey, I'm happy, very, very. I'm very grateful, for lack of a better word, to the ones that did enter the contest. So, but yeah, right now, before we do the drawing, I am going to answer the 5 questions that I posed in the contest. All right, so the first question I had was tell me 2 things about yourself that not many people know, besides your family or your friends, close friends, people especially that are in the YouTube stratosphere. And well, one is I am almost addicted to gummy candies, like gummy bears, gummy worms. Absolutely love them. I'm a big gummy fanatic, if you will. Just love them. Yeah, I've always got. If I had to pick something that snack or whatever, it's got to be gummies. Second part of that question is another thing that people don't know about me too well, or besides my family and friends, is that my middle name is Patrick. So yeah, so my name is Justin Patrick Graham. Question number 2. My second favorite movie franchise. Well, my absolute favorite has to be Star Wars, but my second favorite, and it's non-horror also. Believe me, I love my horror. I'm a huge horror fan. That one and sci-fi are my 2 favorite genres. But my second favorite franchise is Star Trek. So I'm a Star Wars fan and a Trekkie. So yeah, absolutely love Star Trek, and it's not too far behind Star Wars. I just love Star Trek, especially the older ones, the original series, the Next Generation, all the movies from those particular entries into the franchise. So yeah, Star Trek would be number 2. But then after that, I've got quite a few horror franchises. Third question: favorite non-horror villain. That's easy for me, and it's a lot of people will be like, oh, yeah, that's the easy answer. But I'm sorry, it's Darth Vader. That's my favorite villain, probably of all time, even counting horror, but especially a non-horror villain. There's a couple of close ones. Khan, he was in Star Trek. Love him. He's not too far behind Vader. And I do like Hans Gruber from Die Hard. Love that villain. He's great villain. But yeah, Darth Vader is my all-time favorite villain, especially non-horror. Number 4, name a hero in a horror movie or franchise that's not the bad guy. People be like, oh, that's Michael Myers or Jason, that's my hero. No, it's got to be the hero that's the one that's either taking the monster or the bad guy down, or at least chasing him and fighting him. And another one, it's probably a Van Helsing-esque type character, and I have to go with Dr. Loomis from the Halloween franchise. Doctor, the psychiatrist for Michael Myers, knew him better than anybody, and he knew what kind of evil lurked in there. He knew Michael wasn't really human. He knew he was supernatural, trying to tell everybody, warn him, and he was the Van Helsing to Dracula, in my opinion. So really love Donald Pleasance in that role. Couldn't pick anybody else better. Malcolm McDowell, better or worse, I think he did an alright job redoing the role of with Loomis and the Rob Zombie movies, but Donald Pleasant's version of Dr. Loomis is probably my favorite hero in a horror franchise. And number 5, if I was stuck on a deserted island and only had to have 5 movies with me, and mind you, these might not, some of these are in my top 5 movies of all time, but one in particular isn't. It's top 10 for sure, but it's a movie I would have to have with me. Okay, so at number 5, well, actually, this is not really in any particular order, but I'm going to go with Die Hard. I mentioned Hans Gruber as a great movie villain. That's just a great movie. Made Bruce Willis a mega star. Showed that every day normal down to earth guy didn't have to have the big muscles and the brawn and looked like he was taking steroids for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Came out in the late 80s. Showed you like an every man's man could be a hero. Taking the terrorists out, saving the day. Just a great movie. Some great one-liners, great action. It still holds up today, and it's well over 30 years old. The next movie I have is Glory, the Civil War movie about the first black regiment in the Civil War for the Union. It starred Matthew Broderick, Denzel Washington, Morgan Freeman, Cary Elwes. I'm not sure how you say his name, or Cary Elwes, something like that. But and it actually. Denzel Washington won the Supporting Actor Award, the Academy Award for the Best Supporting Actor for that year, I think in 1989. Great movie, great soundtrack. The soundtrack it helps that movie just pop. There's not a whole lot I could say about it. I might do a review on that movie one day. That's how much I love that movie. Just a great war movie, history, peace movie. Yeah, and I think every actor in the movie, even Matthew Broderick in that character playing the Colonel, I think he nailed it. It's one of his better performances ever. It's not a comedy or anything like that he was accustomed to doing in the 80s or coming of age movie, whatever you want to say. It was just a great movie. Next up, I have Back to the Future. I can't go without that movie. I watch that a couple times a year. The whole trilogy is great, especially the first 2. But I'm going to take part 1, Back to the Future with me. Maybe sneak part 2 with it. Never know. Because I really love part 2 as well. But Back to the Future, man, what can I say that hasn't already been said about that movie? Timeless. So iconic. Pop culture phenomenon, you name it. Michael J. Fox made him pretty much a household name after that movie. I know he was pretty big before that because of the roles he had like on Family Ties, but just a great movie. It'll never get old for me anyway. Okay, my final 2, I would have to have The Empire Strikes Back. My all-time favorite Star Wars movie. One of the greatest movies ever made of all time. I don't care what anybody says. That's an absolute classic. I won't say too much about it because everybody already knows about it. Great movie. Love it. And the other movie that I would have to take with me is Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. Khan, another one that was close to being my number 1 villain of all time. I think it's the greatest Star Trek movie of all time. And it's kind of cool that was part 2. Empire Strikes Back was the second movie that ever came from Star Wars. So it's kind of pretty cool. It shows you right there. Not always the original movie has to be the best in a franchise. But yeah, Wrath of Khan is excellent, start to finish. Another great soundtrack to it. It was not really a big failure, but it wasn't a big success like they had hoped it would be. It made the money, but the first Star Trek movie, they had to do something to save the franchise, and they nailed it with part 2. Just an excellent movie if you guys have never seen it, especially if you like sci-fi, because I know if you're a Trekkie, you've probably watched it a million times as I have already. I pretty much know every line in that movie. So yeah, but yeah, those are my 5 answers to the questions that I posed. So yeah, it's about time we get to the drawing. So yeah. Okay, so as you can see, we have 5 entries: 2 by David's Horror, 2 by Hobbs Horror, and one by Movie MX Cabaret. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm not sure. So, let's get it going. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the last one. So if you get picked, if you hit your name first, you'll lose. It's going to be the last one standing. So here it goes. My lovely wife is holding it for me. Commander. Oh, Hobbs, sorry. You still have one chance left, though. All right, down to 4. Oh, David, one of your entries is out, but you still have one left. All right, down to the final 3. Where's it gonna stop? Oh, sorry, Hobbs. Appreciate you, though. Thank you so much for participating. Greatly appreciated. All right, here it is. The spin to see who's gonna win between Movie MX Cabaret and David's Horror. Oh, sorry, David. Thank you for participating. I really appreciate it. That means we have a winner. So please get back with me. We can make arrangements so I can send you the winning package. It's a $25 Amazon gift card and some mystery items. So yeah, if you'd like to do a video on that, if you receive it, that'd be great. If not, then that's cool too. Just let me know you got it. But again, get back with me, leave a comment, message me on Instagram, Facebook Messenger, however you want to get a hold of me. But leave a comment maybe in this video. Just let me know you've seen this and you know you can claim your prize, because if you don't claim it, maybe within, I'd say I'll give you like a week and I'll have to respin. So but yeah, congratulations and thank you for participating. Appreciate the support, you guys, and gonna get that 100 subscriber mark. So yeah, like I said earlier in the video, we hit it and then we went back down, but we're at 95 now because I just checked it. So going back up. So, and there's Cheeto. Say hi. All right, thanks guys. Be blessed. Big Daddy J out.